Is the rapture of the church possibly going to happen in 2021? There's some evidence that suggests this could very well happen, okay? I'm not setting dates, I'm just saying you guys need to be prepared. All right, let's take a look. So last night I was kind of going through a bunch of different articles, and I came across this one on the Revelation 12 blog site titled Timeline Convergence, What Does It Mean? The author lists a lot of evidence pointing to 2021 being a very possibly an influential year in Bible prophecy. Let's take a look. Okay, if you've been following me for a while now, you know about the fig tree timeline from Matthew 24:32, which suggests that the generation that sees Israel become a nation again, which happened in 1948, will not pass away until all of the things written in Matthew 24 happen, which includes the second coming of Christ. And as we know it from Psalm 90 verse 10, that generation's lifespan is a maximum of about 80 years. If you're confused, please look at my other videos. I'm not going to explain it this time. Now, the fig tree parable is linked to the abomination that causes desolation. Daniel 12:11 specifically says the timeline of that from the time the daily sacrifice is removed, there shall be 1,290 days. Now, interestingly, if we count 1,290 years, because biblically, prophetically, a day commonly represents a year, if we count 1,290 years from the daily sacrifice being interrupted by King Nebuchadnezzar in 605 to 606 BC, we arrive at 685 to 86 AD, the exact year that construction began on the Dome of the Rock. And then, after revealing when the abomination will be set up, Daniel tells us how many days or years will pass before Israel receives the blessing of redemption at the end of the age, which is 1,335 days. If you count 1,335 years from when the construction began on the Dome of the Rock, we literally arrive at 2021. And if you count 1,335 years from when the Dome of the Rock was completed in 692 to 93 AD, we arrive at 2028. In this way, the fig tree and abomination timelines from Matthew and Daniel literally point to this time period of 2021 to 2028. Okay, we also have the prophecy of Daniel's weeks, which go forth from a command to rebuild Jerusalem that initiates the countdown to Messiah. Now, you can literally tell when Jesus' first coming was going to happen by looking at this Daniel 9:25 prophecy. You count the 7 and 62 weeks, 483 years from the Persian king Artaxerxes' command to rebuild Jerusalem in 457 BC, and it takes you to about 2728 AD, which is when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, hailed as Messiah. Now, if this is a dual prophecy from the Messiah's second coming as well, go back to when Jerusalem had their walls rebuilt for this last period. It was in 1537 to 38. It literally, you count those number of years out, it takes you up to 2021. And then in Hosea 6:2, there's a 2-day prophecy, which points to the fact that 2,000 years must pass before Jesus comes again. If Jesus' first coming was in 28 AD, his second will be in 2028. Guys, Jesus is coming. Are you ready?